guys, it's me, LPS Galaxy here. Today I'm doing a tutorial video on how to make a good, decent pony when you first start out on Ponytown. So let's look at this situation. You just started playing Ponytown, and you see so many people who have these fantastically detailed and amazing ponies, and you want to know how to do those ponies. This series is going to be for you. So I want to start out with easy, medium, hard, and then advanced. So that way you can learn slowly. Now, if you're someone who likes to learn like that, you just want to go to the advanced, then you're just going to have to wait for the advanced video to come out, which will be very soon. I'm going to make sure these videos do come out very soon so that way you can know which one you want to do, which one you want to learn, and just based on your skill level. So this will kind of start you out to make ponies that can be better than what you're making right now. Okay, so to start off easy, I will not be using custom outlines on this pony. I feel like that's more of a medium level kind of ish thing. So we're not doing that. So keeping that in mind, we're just gonna pick a color. I always like to pick this lightish blue color. You can choose whatever color you want. Does not matter to me or anyone else. So the next thing that I would suggest is adding a gradient to the legs. This does a lot for you. Not only does it like add a little shading to your pony, it makes it look a lot better and easy on the eyes. So this won't look that great if you don't have custom outlines, but I don't want to start out with that. So you can do the gradient however you want. You can do it light, you can do it like dark to light, or light to dark. It just depends on your preferences. I'm doing dark to light, so that's because I like to go that way. Looking pretty good already. So then, as far as what kind of animal you want it to be, so if you want it to be a dog or a pony or something, then you can definitely do that. It's very easy to do that with this stuff. Because I'm going to use this same pony for all of them. As far as the other things right about here, I will not be showing y'all how y'all can do that. I feel like once you figure out how to do everything else, then you kind of figure out on your own how to do these over here, because it's pretty much the same as doing this. To be honest, it's pretty much like the same thing. So one thing we're also going to do is we're going to add a horn to him, because remember, we're going to use the same pony for all the videos at different skill levels. So for the horn, adding a gradient will definitely make the horn look a lot better. And now my allergies are acting up, so I apologize for that. And I'm about to sneeze. Oh my god, my allergies are acting up. What a bad time for them to act up. So for the ears, there are so many different types of ears. For this tutorial, I'm going to use the... oh my god, why? Basic ear. Makes me want to record this video because, like, this is like literally the third time I re-recorded it because I kept on sneezing and having bad allergies. Ugh, this video's gonna really suck. It's gonna be awful. So for the ears, you want to do a gradient as well because it just adds a little detail to your pony. Okay, so now to the manes. There are so many manes that you can choose from. So this is kind of where you can decide whether or not you want it to be a boy or a girl. Just by looking at the manes, you can decide which one you want. For this tutorial, I want to go with something a little bit more simpler for y'all today. So I'm gonna go with, let's see, I don't know which one is the simplest one to do out of all of these. I mean, they're all kind of pretty much simple. They're not hard anyways, but I'm going to choose this one because this is kind of my favorite one to use. So the same thing that I've been telling y'all earlier is you can do a gradient. It does look really good, and it's actually just an easy and simple way to make your pony look really neat and kind of detailed and stuff. So we're just going to choose this light color right here. You do not have to make your pony look like this. Now, if you want to, go ahead. That is mainly up to what you want to do. This is kind of a video showing you how you can improve your pony when you first start out in the game. So then I'm going to do a subtle gradient on this one. It's very simple. It's very easy to do this. This will just make your pony really good when you first start out, I think, you know? And once we get into the harder ponies to make, you'll see how much of a difference it really makes starting out where I'm starting all out at. For the back main, I usually don't do back mains on my boy characters. So we're just not gonna do back main, but if you really wanted to do back main, you would honestly do the same thing you did for the hair, is do a gradient. So you would choose the back main that you wanted. So if I wanted to choose the back main for this character, let's say for instance that one, you would just choose the gradient option, which is most likely that one, and you would, do the gradient. But for this instance, I will not be doing that. Okay. Moving on to the tail. For the tail, I always like to go for something very simple, very easy, not that hard to do. Like that one's pretty simple. By the way, I am just copy and pasting the color codes. I think that is the easiest thing to do. Now you don't have to do this. You can just get the closest color. But this is kind of how I've done it ever since I've started making better ponies. Then at the end of this video, I will show you what pony I like the best to use in Ponytown. So that way, if you're watching this video and you want to find me on Ponytown, you can. So you just want to do another gradient on your little tail. This pony is really turning out cute, honestly. I wish I had this information when I first started out, but that's why I'm making these videos in this series, because I want other people to know. So for the eyes, all of this stuff is really what you want in the pony. This is kind of what you want in a pony. Now for easy mode, I will not be changing anything about the eyes. I will be keeping them the way they are right now, which is with the black outlines, because this is kind of where you would start out, to be honest. You wouldn't really try to go insane or anything. For the face, we're not going to add anything like that, because I want this to be very simple. And, alright, let's do some clothes. I know, when you see the clothes, you're going to want to add some to it. So, one of the most popular things to add to a character in this game is a jacket. It's always nice to have a little jacket on your character. Make sure it's a complementary color. We're not going to do the gradient thing. Well, actually, yeah, we are. Because I want y'all to understand that gradients are very important to your pony. Not only does it add a sense of achievement once you do the gradient really good, it just makes the pony way, better to look at and a lot cuter in that sense. So there's a very simple hoodie. It's not very detailed. It's not too crazy. Very, simple, I would say. And now you can give it a name. I'm not going to put a name. I'm going to leave it as what it is. And that is a how to make a pony easy version, I guess you can call it. I hope this video really helped you out when you're first starting Ponytown and you want to do something easy to make a good pony, actually. This is how you can make a pretty good pony when you're first starting out. So I hope you like this video, and if you do like the video, maybe share it with a couple friends that are first starting out, and I will see y'all in the next one.